I met my husband during an extended stay abroad. We were both there for work and quickly developed a deep connection. Our time together was filled with shared adventures and growing affection. After a while, we decided to take the plunge and marry. We took all the necessary steps to ensure our wedding was a success, coordinating with both our families to secure their approval. Although we were not in Ghana for the ceremony, we made arrangements for a traditional wedding there, which allowed us to honor our heritage and family traditions. Our life together was blessed with 2 beautiful children, and we made it a point to visit Ghana every 3 months due to a significant project we were involved in. The visit allowed us to maintain a connection with my husband's roots while balancing our commitments abroad. One day, my husband informed me that he would be traveling to Ghana alone for the upcoming visit, as the children had recently started school, and I needed to stay with them to ensure they settled in well. I understood the necessity of his solo trip and supported his decision. However, my world was shattered when I received an urgent call from my husband's family. They informed me that he had suffered a severe stroke and was in critical condition. Panic set in as I realized I needed to act quickly. Leaving our 2 young children behind, I boarded the next flight to Ghana, my heart heavy with worry. Upon my arrival, I was met with a grim reality. My husband was indeed gravely ill, confined to a hospital bed, unable to speak or move properly. I was informed that the funds he had brought for his medical expenses had been depleted. Desperation drove me to use the money I had brought, but even that was soon exhausted. Faced with mounting medical bills, I had no choice but to reach out to friends for financial help. During my frequent hospital visits, I noticed a woman who seemed unusually distressed. She was always present at my husband's bedside, her anxiety palpable. Let's call her Abina. Despite not knowing her, it was clear that she was deeply affected by my husband's condition. One day, while I was sitting in the waiting area, I overheard a conversation between Abina and her friend. The friend was expressing frustration, saying something about knowing that my husband was ill even before our wedding. Intrigued and troubled by the comment, I approached the friend discreetly, revealing that I was the man's sister. I inquired whether she had any more information about my husband's situation. To my shock, the friend disclosed that my husband had planned an extravagant wedding despite his serious illness. She mentioned that Abina, the woman I had seen so often at the hospital, was indeed his wife. The friend suggested that I could confirm this with Abina or her family. Feeling a mix of anger and betrayal, I asked the friend to show me the wedding photos and videos she had mentioned. When she did, I was stunned to see that my in-laws, people I considered family, were prominently featured in the footage. It became clear that they were fully aware of the situation and had been complicit in the deception. The realization that my in-laws had been part of this charade was deeply hurtful. I felt a profound sense of betrayal and frustration, knowing that the people who should have supported me were part of the deceit. I decided not to confront anyone immediately, fearing that my revelation might be met with disbelief and further complications. Instead, I chose to address the matter when I returned abroad. I focused on managing the immediate crisis and taking care of our children. Upon my return, I planned to explain everything to my family, hoping they would understand the gravity of the situation and the sacrifices I had made. Before leaving Ghana, my in-laws were adamant that I provide more money for my husband's ongoing treatment. They insisted that I take him abroad for further care, and they implied that if I wished to separate from him after his recovery, I could do so. I was dismayed by their lack of empathy and their expectation that I would continue to bear the financial burden alone. I want my in-laws to understand that, Despite their claims, it was I who took on the responsibility of caring for my husband, both financially and emotionally. Their ingratitude and the web of deceit have left me feeling unsupported and deeply hurt. I hope that one day they will recognize the truth and the sacrifices I made out of love and commitment. Kindly subscribe to my YouTube channel. Thank you.
If you enjoyed this story, please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more captivating tales. Until next time, stay curious and keep exploring.